¿Qué pasó, boxing fanáticos? This is Anna here to do another boxing analysis. This analysis is between Danny Garcia versus Mauricio Hererra. In this post-fight analysis, I'm going to break down pretty much what happened throughout the fight. Majority of the fight was Mauricio Hererra from the get-go throwing jabs, pumping the jab, pumping the jab, pumping the jab. Okay, over and over, right? And then pretty much he'll feint and then throw a jab to the body. And then he might even double up on it and then get out. And what he'll do is he'll fake another jab up top when he thinks Danny's about to throw and then hold. I counted how many times he held him. A lot of you people don't look at that in boxing. I don't score holding. Holding is for when you're hurt. One of my favorite boxeadores, Miguel Angel Cotto, never holds. Not until the later part of his career. When he was in a big fight, he didn't hold. He didn't do all that hold. He didn't do 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 holds in a course of 4 rounds. That's not boxing, my people. That's that Carlos Molina Chicago style. That shit's whack. Mauricio Hererra does it a lot. Devin Alexander does it a lot. It's called a scapegoat. I don't score those. But you people who are quote-unquote boxing fans, you guys somehow score that shit. I don't. Yes, he out-held Danny, he out-jabbed Danny. Let's give him credit on that. But did he take the championship away? Did he take the unified Ring Magazine, WBA, and WBC championships away from Danny? Fuck no. Fuck no, he did not. Because Danny, I'm not in denial neither. Danny threw considerably more power punches. Each punch Danny throws is pretty much a power punch. Yes, a lot of them did not land clean because Herrera has very good defense. He worked on it consistently in the gym, and it showed. I give him credit on that point too. I'm not a hater. You know, I let credit, you know, be where it is, you know, where it's due. And Danny did pretty much good straight right hand lead. He did good left hooks throughout the fight, but it wasn't his power left hook because he was not bending his knees like his papito Angel was telling him to do. So Angel was cussing at him, getting crazy with him in the 3rd, 4th, even the 2nd round, I believe. Danny was just not focused, and that comes from, I'm going to be honest, I'm not making excuses. It is what it is. Time for him to move up in weight to 147. Yes, his papito don't want him to. Even Danny didn't look comfortable this training camp. To me, he didn't. Yes, he was saying, oh, this is a good training camp, blah, 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 I'm taking it serious. He might have been taking it serious and everything in training, but I can tell, I was looking at him, and his body language did not look good throughout training. Usually, his body language was pretty good throughout training. Even the Lucas Matisse fight and all other fights, he looked pretty comfortable making 140. But your body, when you get to a certain age, does not want to make that weight anymore. He's been making 140 for over, I think, something like, what, 10 years, 8 years? That's a long time to make the same weight over and over and over. And it's just time for him to move up, man. And yeah, he had a bad performance. Wow, who doesn't have a bad performance? You tell me, did Sugar Ray Leonard not have, I mean, did he, you know, have a great performance every time? I remember him getting knocked out by Hector Kamara, even though it was the later part of his career. That's a bad performance, my people. The first fight of Roberto Duran, he could not figure him out. Roberto Duran was catching him with left hooks, pressing like Marcos Maidana. So, people, and even Sugar Ray Robinson, I watched a lot of his fights. In the later part of his career, he ended up losing to one of the greatest boxers of all time. Every boxer has that fight. Castillo, Mayweather. Even Mayweather had excuses, his shoulder, blah, blah. But at the same time, he got in the ring, right? It was a bad performance, right? Sergio Martinez versus Martin Murray. Chavez Jr. versus Vera, the first fight. He looked horrible in the first fight, but in the second fight, he made adjustments and he won, right? Okay, my point exactly. So, quit going so apeshit, going so fucking crazy about one little thing. I mean, half of you guys are cheap, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like, I don't care about having a whole bunch of subscribers. I don't care about having a whole bunch of quote-unquote YouTube friends. I care about facts. I care about what I see in the ring. I'm a realist. Like I said, when I become champion, I do my thing in boxing, I don't need a whole bunch of bandwagon people. I can give a 2 fucks less. I just want to make a great legacy. And the same thing with Dad. He wants to make a great legacy. He wants to rap. He wanted to do so much for his Puerto Rican people when he got in that ring in Bayamon, Puerto Rico, but it just did not work out like that, you know. Things happen like that, and you gotta move on. You can't dwell on the past. And Danny had a bad performance. It wasn't his usual stuff. He wasn't bending his knees with his left hook. He didn't look focused to me in certain spots of the fight. He was backing up in a straight line. It's something they teach you all the way back from when you start in the amateurs. You never back up in a straight line. You always adjust and use angles. Or if you really feel like you're in an uncomfortable spot, then you hold for a hot second, push your opponent off, and you readjust, you reset. Danny wasn't pumping his jab like he usually does, like what he was doing in the Lucas Matisse fight. And part of that could be because of Herrera's talent, because Herrera does have talent. So to jab as effectively as he did with the double and triple jab majority of the night, that's amazing. He won the first 3 out of 4 rounds to me against Danny in this fight. I mean, so my people, quit going so crazy on Danny saying that he's not as great as he once was, he's not this, he's not that. Half of you guys are bandwagon people because he beat Lucas Matisse. See, me, I've been a fan since he beat Kendall Holt. That's probably a fight you guys don't even fucking remember. But like I say, don't pretend to be somebody's fan. That shit is whack, man. That shit shows your fucking character, my G. Like, you're not a real ass dude. You know, you fugazi, like you some fake ass shit. You feel me? Like, don't do that shit. And anyway, it could have been a draw. I respect anybody that said it was a draw. I even respect 7-5 going Herrera way, but it could have went either way. You're in Bayamon, Puerto Rico, in the center of Puerto Rico. If you are a Mexican, you know you have to come there and knock him down. What do you think Marcos Maidana would have done if he didn't knock Adrian Broner? He still would have lost. He would have lost, my people. Mi gente, he would have lost. So understand that. That's how boxing works. You go to somebody else's country, you gotta take the title from the champ. Paulie Malignaggi, one of the non-punching motherfuckers of the sport, but he has great boxing skill. What did he do? What did he do when he went to the Ukraine? Or I think it was Russia, one or the other. He got the knockout. He found a way. You have to find a way. I know Danny has a granted chin. Hey, you should have done something else. Do what you have to do to win. Mauricio Maidana, he did a couple of dirty tricks, a little bit of hair butts in the Adrian Broner fight, stuff like that. But guess what? You got to fucking win, right? That's what counts. So, at the end of the day, quit crying, quit making all these videos, all these other quote-unquote boxing analysis guys. Oh my God, I can't believe that Herrera didn't get the title, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. The fight's over. Cállate. Cállate, pinche cabrón. Like, come on, now. But anyway, get it to me in the comment section below. The other fights, it was, I believe, 3 knockouts out of the 4 fights last night. And it was just amazing to see Danny Jacobs coming off of cancer, doing what he did. It was amazing. Great knockout. Left hook to the body, left hook to the head. Good night. Juanma Lopez, you've been looking like shit lately, but you looked at like the A+ fighter that I knew you was. You just had to bring it out of you. You found that warrior spirit back, the Taino spirit. Big ups to you. Great win for all us Boricuas. Stand the fuck up. Daniel Ponce, I'm still a fan of yours. So hopefully you come back and you know, heal up champ, and you'll be back in the ring. I'm still a big fan of him. I always been a fan of Daniel Ponce de Leon. Malik Scott, get your popcorn ready. Get your popcorn ready. I'll make that video later. But I have so much to speak on that whole subject with Deontay Wilder. People thinking that was a fluke. Your left hand to the temple. You go and spar, somebody hit you with that, you can get knocked the fuck out too. But only real boxing people, the people that actually get in the ring, yeah, people actually box, not the casual fans, they know what the fuck I'm talking about. Power and timing is everything, my people. But anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section below. I know I'm having a whole bunch of hate on this video. Thumbs up, I'm ready for it, baby. Bring it. Come on, bring it. I'm ready, baby. Bring that shit. Alright. Peace. Danny still 140 pounds, unified champion of the world, light welterweight division. Yeah.